Hey, everybody. Hey, just want to remind you that daylight savings time begins this Sunday. We will be gathering this Sunday, the 14th of March, in the parking lot at 10 a.m. So make sure to set your clock and bring your chair and come on out, and we're going to have a great time of worship and fellowship together. Hey, today I was looking at a verse in Matthew chapter 11, and it's a verse that you've probably heard before, but I just want to share it with you, and hopefully it will encourage you the way it encouraged me. This is Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28. It says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This is Jesus talking, right? He says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is comfortable and my burden is light." Come to me, he says, and I will give you rest. What kind of got me going on this today was I have one of these little calendars that I look at, a devotional calendar, and it's quotes from A.W. Tozer. And this is what it said for today, March 11th. It said, "Jesus says, 'Come unto me, and I will give you rest.'" And then Tozer says, "The rest he offers is the rest of meekness, the blessed relief that comes when we accept ourselves for what we are and cease to pretend." And I got to thinking of just how true that is. Think about other passages in the scriptures. "Cease striving and know that I am God. Abide in me," he says, "for apart from me, you can do nothing." He tells us in the book of Hebrews that there remains for us a Sabbath rest, a Shabbat. And he says that when we enter that rest, we cease from our works in the same way that God ceased from his works on the seventh day. The point being this, that for us as human beings, we have this tendency to think that we can control more than we really can. God is the one who controls the universe, not us. And when we come to him, when we enter into a relationship with him, when we begin to share that intimate life of the soul and spirit where we're connected to God, part of that is us coming to realize that he's God and we aren't. And that for us to actually rest in him, we have to acknowledge that there's just a lot that we can't control, that we can't accomplish apart from him. Jesus actually says, "Apart from me, you can do," what was the word? Nothing. You can do nothing. Right? So the point is, when we understand who we are, we're the creature, we're the child, we're the one who needs to be taken care of, who needs to be empowered in order to accomplish anything of value. God is the one who works in us and through us. So we have to learn to rely on him. And as we learn to rely on him, we come to understand that we can rest because the responsibility of it all is not on our shoulders. God wants to use us? Absolutely. But the responsibility ultimately is his. What we do is we yield to him. We rest in him. We acknowledge him. We connect with him and allow his spirit to fill us and empower us, to guide us and move us, to use us. But he's the one who's doing the work. It's his work that's being accomplished. It's not our work. And so in that regard, we can rest in him, knowing that that he will accomplish what he intends to accomplish. And we can get on board with that. We can cooperate with it at every turn. We can be excited for the way that God is using us. We can choose to step out in faith when he guides us into opportunities that he lays before us, all the time knowing that God is with us, that he loves us, that he cares for us, and that it is in every sense of the idea him who is doing the work and bringing about the results. "Come unto me," he says, "and I will give you rest for your weary soul." I don't know about you, but that's the kind of rest I need. May you experience it in its absolute glory and fullness. God bless you all. Have a great week. See you Sunday. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead. Bye-bye.